Good evening and welcome to Panthers Stadium in Columbus, Ohio, as the undefeated Tiffin Columbian Tornadoes take on the undefeated Bishop Watterson Eagles here at Heart of Ohio Sports. Hey, you're listening to our XCARET Mexican restaurant pregame show. We're in the heart of Columbus here at the beautiful Ohio Dominican University campus. Of course, my alma mater. Always great to be back here on campus, and could not have picked a better matchup or a better night for some high school football.
Exactly. Zack Dillon, Dominic Helmstetter coming at you here in Columbus for what should be a phenomenal game.
Oh, no question. We've got two undefeated teams, and as we were talking in pregame, they are some of the top teams in the state as well, and cannot wait to dive into all the action tonight from Columbus, Ohio. All right, we're about 9 minutes. According to the scoreboard, 9 minutes away from kickoff here, so just a few housekeeping things. First off, we want to thank all of our sponsors. We're going to get to you this tonight because without them, we would not be able to have a phenomenal broadcast just like this. But we got to talk a little football here because we had our coin toss. Tiffin Columbian, they deferred, and it's actually going to be Bishop Watterson. They're going to receive first, so let's start with them, Zach. We're going to have a chance to take a look at this high-powered offense, and if there's one thing that we've noticed so far this season is they can put up some points in bunches. Week 1, they won 47-0. Week 2, they won 42-0. Okay, and then last week they beat Padua Franciscan 24-21 in a bit of a barn burner. So what are we looking at with this Eagles offense?
Well, the offense obviously can put up points, but what I'm more concerned about is this defense. They have some studs out there. Dominic Purcell, Elliott Bauer. I mean, these kids are all over the field. And again, we're going to see them tonight, but this is an elite defense. And last week they turned the ball over 6 times. And they only scored 21 points off of that. So the defense did their job as well as they could.
And you mentioned earlier that Purcell in particular, he's kind of like an X factor. I don't know if we give him a position, but rather he's just a player that you have to account for.
Exactly. He is absolutely a linebacker, but they'll use him a lot. You know, you're a Cowboy fan. We're talking. They use him a lot like Micah Parsons. They'll move him around. They'll put him at the edge and rush the passer. They'll drop him back into coverage. Again, he's an athlete.
Yeah.
4.68 40-yard time, 295 bench press. So it's 6 foot 200. He's a big boy.
No question. I mean, if you're Judd Lutz right now, you've got to be just sweating thinking about him. So let's flip the switch over here, talk a little tornado football. They've also been able to put up some points in bunches. They put up 41 points in a Week 1 victory over Fremont Ross. They put up 50 points in a Week 2 victory over Chardon. And then they put up 56 points in last week's victory over River Valley. But how are they going to fare against this Bishop Watterson defense? That's kind of what I'm interested in.
And again, that is what this game is all going to be about. Last week, Damian Brockington, 356 yards on the ground, 6 rushing touchdowns, plus a return TD. I mean, he was the entire offense for this Colombian squad. And
he was involved with more than half the offensive plays for this Tornado offense. I wonder, some of the other playmakers that they have, how much of a factor are they going to play in tonight's football game? Because I imagine Bishop Watterson watched the same tape that we did, and they're not going to let Brockington just truck them all night.
Exactly. So we're going to take a look at the receivers now. Bryce Rogo, 12 catches on the season, 155 yards, 2 tutties. Jack Corper, 15 targets. He's been the Rogo's go-to guy, 216 yards. And then Brady Gooding, he's like a deep threat, but also red zone target, 9 catches, 262 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, and he's got pretty good size, too. 6 foot, 170-plus pounds there, so a really nice body just to throw it to up in the corner. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch this Tornadoes offense kind of go toe-to-toe with one of the other top teams in the state.
That it is with 5 minutes 30 left. We're going to go to quick commercial, and then we'll be right back with some Tornadoes football.
Absolutely.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. Why go to Lee's Floor Covering in Tiffin? Because at Lease Floor Covering, they know that selecting the right flooring for your home can be overwhelming. They make choosing the right items for your home simple. At Lease Floor Covering, they have one of the largest selections of floor covering in Northwest Ohio, including Abbey Carpet and Floor. Stop in and see for yourself what everyone raves about at Lease Floor Covering in Tiffin.
Small business owners need somebody that can open the door to financing. And at First National Bank of Sycamore, we love opening the door for financing opportunities.
You're locked into the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports from Columbus, Ohio. We are minutes away from the Tiffin Columbian Tornadoes taking on Bishop Watterson Eagles, and we could not be more excited. We know it's a long drive. We had a long drive to get here, so those of you that are comfortable and cozy and doing a little tailgating from home, thank you very much for tuning in here. So, Zach, I think it's time for our keys to the game, and of course, we'd like to thank Lee's Floor Covering for covering our keys to the game.
Exactly, and this game is all going to revolve around that Bishop Watterson defense and the Colombian offense. Vice versa, which one can surpass the other and eke out a win? So we're gonna take a look here. Colombian has to pass the ball.
Yeah,
they have to be good, because I'm sure as you are that Damian Brockington again is not going to rush for 356 yards and 6 touchdowns. As awesome as that might be, Bishop Watterson's defense is just too good inside. So we're going to look at the other side of the ball. Elliot Bauer, he's going to be a playmaker for Bishop Watterson. And we're going to see him, and he has to play well, especially from the outside wide receiver position, because they're going to have to throw the ball. McKinich, again, how well can this quarterback do against this Colombian defense, who isn't that shoddy themselves?
Yeah, not at all. I mean, Colombian, they've done a phenomenal job keeping their opponents in check. I mean, they've only, the first week, it was only 14 points that they gave up. But last couple weeks have been a little rough. They gave up 49 points to Chardon, 45 points to River Valley. Of course, all victories, but it's going to be a lot of fun to see how they match up against the Eagles. And it's going to be a lot of fun just to watch some Friday night football here on Heart of Ohio Sports.
As you mentioned earlier, both of these teams well respected in the state of Ohio. Columbia comes into this one ranked number 53 in the state. Bishop Watterson right behind them at 62. So again, this is a high-octane matchup. Excited to get started. We have the umpires on the field now. Terry Williams, the head referee. Ken Osborne, the umpire. Line judge Jim Fitzko. Head linesman Dan Giangardella, center judge Dylan Kelly, and back judge Jim Oberle.
And you can see Tiffin Columbian coming out onto the football field wearing the white jerseys tonight, looking real sharp. We're about 2 minutes away from kickoff here, and you're watching our XCARET Mexican restaurant pregame show at Heart of Ohio Sports. XCARET Mexican restaurant, staple in the Tiffin community. Stop in and check out their new look menu. They've got delicious new items, and you have to try it for yourself. Don't take our word for it here. Get your friends together, go order some queso, and just enjoy the night. All right, XCARET Mexican restaurant located in Tiffin Mall. All right, so Bishop Watterson, they're getting ready to come out here. A lot of spirit. A lot of fans have made the trek here, and they're going to be joining us here. Of course, Dominic Helmstetter, Zack Dillon, and then we've got Connor Roush on the camera here. Excited to bring you all of tonight's high-flying action, and it's going to be a good one. We've got a phenomenal show, so as we work our way through tonight's football game, we'll definitely make sure that we tune in at halftime, check out our marching bands, two very talented groups out here, and we don't want to tell you everything just yet because you got to stay tuned, but we've got a special guest that's going to join us up here in the booth at the beginning of third quarter, so you got to make sure that you watch all the way through, and we're going to give you every angle of tonight's football game. All right, you hear the crowd in the background there. We are on the Bishop Watterson side, so you're going to hear a lot of Bishop Watterson fans. And, of course, you'll have the opportunity, and here come the Eagles. you have the opportunity to see all of the Tornado fans on the far side of the field there next to the marching 120 Tornadoes. Of course, we're talking the marching band on that one.
The Eagles coming out led by captains Dominic Purcell, Elliott Bauer, and Nate Cruz, all seniors. Looking to get started in this one.
Yeah, it's, just a beautiful night here. Of course, we want to make sure that we reach out, say thank you to all of our sponsors for allowing us to bring this broadcast to you. We've got Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. We've got Buckeye IT Services, XCARET Mexican Restaurant, Hope in Fostoria, First National Bank of Sycamore, UIS Insurance, STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Ink, Lee's Floor Covering, Little HUGO'S Ice Cream, 5-Star Maintenance, DAH Wraps, SARA RIESEN, Century 21 BOLTE Realty in Tiffin, Ohio, CLOUSE Electric, Roush Detailing, FEASEL'S Frame and Collision, Circle H Tire, and of course, BenchWarmers Restaurant and Delivery, home of our Tuesday Coaches Show, by the way. Teams are getting out there, and it's about time for kickoff.
That is all the anticipation that's led up this week pays off now. Back to receive Mark Biaggi, Koa Musselman. I'm ready to get this one started, Dom.
No doubt. And I'm excited. You got football. Couldn't be in a better spot here. So here we go, and kick is up and away, and we're moving here, and it's going to be Biaggi who takes it. He's going to be hit a couple times, but he works his way through, and he's still moving. 40, 45, cross midfield. Biaggi breaking tackles left and right as he pushed out of bounds right around the 35-yard line, and the Eagles are making a statement here. They're ready to play some football.
Yeah, great special teams play right here to kick things off. He found the edge. The blocking was well executed. And the Eagles find themselves in great position to start this one.
And hopefully that's not a sign to come for the Tornadoes, as several missed tackles down there on the field in two separate locations, allowing Biaggi to break free and pick up a huge gain on the return. And that's going to give this Eagles offense primo field position, as they only have to march 34 yards before they're right there on the doorstep. All right, here we go. It's Makinich. He's going to be there looking to sling it. And he's got a little pressure, steps up. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's going to be taken down after a pickup of about 5 or 6 yards there.
Good pocket presence. He's able to step up. He feels the rush from the backside. A little short gain. That's what you want to see from your quarterback.
No question. And we know they can put up some points here, so it'll be fun to see how the Tornado defenders are able to box him in and try to prevent him from doing whatever he wants. So here we go. It's 2nd and 4 for the Eagles here after a strong return by their special teams. And it's going to be number 24, Weber. Almost broke it right there as he's just taken down by the shoestrings. And that's enough for a first down, Eagles.
Zach Weber, one of the guys we mentioned at the top of the broadcast. He's all over the field. He's running back. He'll play middle linebacker. And again, from that position, he is extra scary.
Yeah, he's got a little burst there, especially when he finds a hole in the offensive line. And just look at those bodies for the Eagles. They've got some big fellas there paving the way for him as well. So here we go, Makinich. Back in the shotgun, joined by Weber, and fakes it, slips it out there. Quick pitch and catch, and it's going to be number 9, Musselman, who works his way inside the 5. First down, Bishop Watterson. Oof, not much resistance here by the Tornadoes defense. And, of course, it's always difficult when you're in a short field. Let's see if they can come up with a couple of stops here and keep the Eagles out of the end zone. All right, you've got 3 split out. 2 to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top of the screen. Weber taking the pitch, following those blockers on the left side. Stretches forward, and they're going to say he's just short. Oh, he made an effort there as he put the ball out, trying to get it in the end zone. Officials say not so fast, second down.
Yeah, great blocking up front. Big boys, number 77. Number 78, Nate Cruz.
Yeah, I'm seeing 210 pounds, 255 pounds, 250 pounds, so about 2 or 3 of me. All right, Makinich wide open, touchdown Eagles as Dominic Purcell punches it in.
Big touchdown to start, and let me tell you, it was wide open.
Nobody was anywhere near Purcell as he just walked in after that quick pitch and catch from Makinich.
Yeah, we're taking a look at it right here. And again, it was the play action. Tight end is left all alone. Right here at the top of your screen. 6.
Not too difficult right there. PAT. It's up and it's good. The hometown Bishop Watterson Eagles have a 7-0 lead over the Tornadoes.
You're watching high school football on Heart of Ohio Sports.
For high school students, this can be a fun time of year. Prom, graduation, summer vacations, etc. Sometimes students will attend parties that permit underage drinking.
There are serious legal consequences and liability issues for parents who serve alcohol to underage students. This could include fines, lawsuits, and even jail time.
Parents can be held responsible for underage drinking, even if they're not home when it happens. The best gift you can give your child is to be their parent, not their friend.
Don't be a party to teenage drinking. Parents who host lose the most.
Buckeye IT Services is a trusted partner for cybersecurity, fully managed and co-managed IT support. Municipalities, financial organizations, and mature businesses turn to them to eliminate IT stress and enable growth. Visit BuckeyeIT.com today to start your partnership. Make sure to check out this week's edition of the Heart of Ohio Sports Observer by Josh Morgret on heartofohiosports.com.
Welcome back to Heart of Ohio Sports as the Eagles marched right down the field, Zach, and put up 7 points on the Tornadoes. Of course, the play that set it all up and made it all possible was the huge return by Mark Biaggi.
Yeah, again, it was a great start to this game by Bishop Watterson.
All right, here we go. It's Corper who's going to be wrestled down to the ground around the 20-yard line. Not so favorable position for the Tornadoes as we get our first look at their offense tonight. Of course, this Tornadoes football team led by several seniors. We've got Rogo, Braden, and Bryce. They've been able to obviously do really well for themselves, but we've got Gooding, Corper, as you just saw there, and then Damian Brockington, who had a massive rushing night last week. All right, here we go. Corper's going to take it off the left side. He'll be taken down after a short gain. Second down, Tornadoes.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see what Coach Lutz has dialed up for this offense. Last week, the game plan was simple. Give the ball to Damian Brockington, and the rest works itself out.
And one has to wonder how much juice Brockington has after toting the ball 33 times. Here we go. Rogo slings it out, and it's going to be Gooding. Nice little pitch and catch, and that should be good enough for a first down for Tiffin Columbian. Yep, first down Tornadoes as they get those chains moving. And their goal is to put up some points and keep this competitive because they know what the Eagles offense will do. They're going to score as well. All right, here we go. Rogo slings it out, and it's going to be Rogo. Breaks a tackle. First down, close to midfield, pushed out of bounds.
Great blocking on the outside by Corper.
Yeah, Braden to Bryce on that one, and you'll probably hear those two names quite a bit tonight, as you even said in our pregame show. What about that passing game?
Yeah, Bryce, again, the second favorite target early on this season. 12 catches, 155 yards, 2 touchdowns.
All right, it's going to be first and 10 from midfield here as Brockington is wrestled down right around the 50. Nice gain there on first down, and it'll bring up second and reasonable.
Brought down by Purcell up the middle. And again, you can see him right there in the middle of your screen. Purcell and Zach Weber, two of these big defensive options.
We saw Purcell on the offensive side moments ago putting up the first touchdown of the night. Oh! Rogo just missed his intended receiver. Al-Zakwani, wide open, missed a golden opportunity.
That was a good pass over top of the defense, a little high.
As we were saying, Purcell put up the first points of the night here for the Eagles, and you're going to see him flying all over that defense, that X factor that Zach was telling us about in our pregame show. Certainly somebody you need to account for at all times. All right, it's 3rd and 6 for the Tornadoes here. Rogo looking to pass, and he misses his brother, incomplete, and it's going to be 4th down Tornadoes.
He was jammed up at the line trying to run his route inside, but the contact made him late to the ball.
Yeah, it's going to force the Tornadoes to punt and hopefully bury the Eagles deep on their own side of the field. And it looks like it's I can't make that out. It's one of the big guys there punting. It's going to be 56. Braden Abel, who puts it right around the 5-yard line. Can they stop it? Oh, what a play at the 2-yard line.
Beautiful
there
punt.
There you go.
Beautiful punt from the big man, number 56, Braylon Abel.
With the finesse kick at the 2-yard line. You can't teach it much better than that. Look at this.
Bounces right at the 5.
And look at the hustle.
Great save by number 17.
Yeah, Bremeyer.
Johnny Bremeyer.
Yeah, he got out there and was able to bat it in. Great hustle by the Tornadoes special teams, and that's what you need. Now it's time for the defense. They got to step up and try to stuff the Eagles with prime field position here. All right, Eagles, Makinich rolling to his right, looking to pass, slings it. He's got a man, and it looks like it's going to be number 10, Biaggi, with the reception. Big gain on first down for the Eagles.
This offense has a potential to have a field day again. Almost 95 points this Colombian team has let up in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, first possession there for the Eagles, it really looked like they were using pass to set up run, as Weber didn't get into it until they got closer to that goal line. And I think they're trying to do the same thing to the Tornadoes here on the second drive. Weber puts his shoulder down, first down and more for the Eagles. Pass, run.
He's a tough runner. He put his shoulder down, got an extra 4 yards maybe. 3-4 yards.
Weber, junior running back, listed at 5'10", 190 pounds, so he's got decent size there, a low center of gravity, able to shuffle around behind those big bodies that are paving the way for him. All right, 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line, as the Eagles now have a little breathing room after they were initially pinned inside the 5. Ooh. And they're going to hand it off. This time, I don't know who it is. Number 16. He's powering his way forward.
I believe that's Landon Purcell.
Jack McCoy. Yeah. You know, one of the nice things about having the fans right next to you, they can help us out with the names. Jack McCoy, number 16. We want to make sure that we give him a shout-out and have him on our roster here because, he just picked up 5 yards. All right, here we go. McCoy, again, the hot hand, eats a little bit more there as he gets close to first down. Although McCoy, it looks like he may have been hit hard, and he's slow to get up.
Yeah, he was grabbing that knee.
And McCoy, as soon as he caught the ball, he turned around and took a hard hit from the Tornado defender and got him a little bit too low on that one, as he's got to be checked out by the staff.
McCoy, 5'10", 185 on the ground. We'll step away. Commercial.
UIS Insurance and Investments, your hometown agency providing a full range of insurance and financial services with a local touch. Contact your local homegrown agent, Jeff Leopold, for a professional review today at 419-447-4242, extension 1144.
We connect fans to the action like no one else can. As a business in today's market, you got to stay ahead of the game. And what better way than to get on board with the fastest growing brand in media today? I mean, you can take it from me, or you can just listen to them.
When recruiters want to see our game film, we tell them they can watch it on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Keep it locked in. You're watching Heart of Ohio. All right, you're watching the Tiffin Columbian Tornadoes taking on the Bishop Watterson Eagles from Panther Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. And we're back, and well, so are the Eagles here, as you've got Makinich able to connect with number 19, Cal Mangini.
Let's take a look at the replay here. Again, bottom of your screen, splits the defenders.
Yeah, just ran away from him. Excellent route there by Majidi. All right, 1st and 10 for the Eagles as they're now across midfield. Makinich shuffled to Weber. Weber cuts it up and is taken down after picking up a few yards.
Tripped up in the backfield. A.J. Hickman got there first. Able to keep that to a short gain.
That's a high-flying Eagles offense. Again, we mentioned in pregame, put up 47 in the first week, 42 points in the second week. Kind of an odd day last week as they only scored 24, but they also had 6 turnovers. So far, they're holding on to the ball pretty tight, and they've got a 7-0 lead over Colombian. All right, here we go. 2nd and 9. Makinich pitches it out, overthrows the intended receiver, Cal Mangini. And I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Yeah, let loose down towards the sideline.
And Mangini had a little space to work with if he was able to bring it in. And you saw what he did last time they threw his way. Picked up a pretty nice chunk of yardage. A.J. Makinich, senior quarterback for the Eagles, leading this offense and just kind of doing everything. Plays a little defense on the side. All right, here we go, 3rd and long. Makinich looking to pass all the way. He's got a man wide open, hits him, whoa, right in stride as Mark Biaggi didn't even have to move as he pasted it right to his numbers. 1st and goal for the Eagles.
Taking a look on replay, he only had a step. That ball had to be perfect, and it was.
Man, he was able to thread that right between 2 defenders, Zach. Look at this. Woo! Beautiful pass. Wow,
Again,
that's impressive.
It wasn't horrible coverage either. That was just a beautiful ball.
There's not much you can do there as Weber takes the handoff, and he's going to work his way in for another score. There you have it, Zach Weber. He gets a big touchdown, and now the Eagles have a 13-0 lead.
Weber powers his way right up the center of the defense. We'll see it right here. Again, they pulled the left guard, split the defense.
Boom.
Into the end zone.
All Eagles so far tonight, and we still have 4:26 left in the first quarter. It looks like there's a flag. Going to push the Eagles back and give them a little bit of a give their kicker a little bit of a challenge here. So first penalty of the night is He's going to make this PAT NFL style. All right, here we go. PAT, it's up. Good, plenty of leg. And it's 14-0. Bishop Watterson has a commanding lead over the visiting Tiffin Columbian Eagles. Or Tornadoes. It's all Eagles tonight, guys.
Thus far does have the potential. Again, we've talked about it. This offense for Columbian is stellar. If they get going, this game could turn into another shootout.
And there was one missed opportunity on that last drive that could have completely changed things as Rogo overthrew his tight end and unable to bring it in. And that was a big difference maker right there because it was midfield and they had a little momentum. All right, hey, let's see what the Tiffin offense can do. One little play, one little spark can really get it going. And you've got some deadly return men back there for the Tiffin special teams. You've got Brockington. You've got Corper. Let's see if they can make something out of this and pick up some positive field position for the Colombian offense. A lot of movement down there. All right, here we go. Kick is up and away. It's going to be in the end zone, so it'll be a touchback here. And the Colombian offense, they're going to come out and see how they respond here, Zach. They need some points.
They do. It's still early again. 4:30 left to play in the quarter.
First quarter here, Panther Stadium at Ohio Dominican University in Columbus, Ohio. Eagles have a 14-0 lead. Latest touchdown coming on the legs of Zach Weber, who was able to punch it in for the Eagles. All right, here we go. It's going to be Brockington, who's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, taken down, no gain. And wouldn't you know it, right there in the middle of it all, number 6, Dominic Purcell. Now he's coming off the field with, you can see that, they were all over Brockington right from the get-go. You could see Purcell lost his helmet, so he's going to come out for one play. Let's see if the Tornadoes can take advantage.
Again, like a heat-seeking missile on this defense.
2nd and 12 for Columbian. Rogo tosses it to Brockington in the flat. He's going to be hit by 3 maroon jerseys and pushed out of bounds.
Yep.
Short gain for Tiffin.
Weber all over it from that middle linebacker position, read it straight out of the backfield. It was a sprint to the flat. Obviously, Weber won that race.
3rd and 7. We've got about 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter here from Panther Stadium. And hoping to see Tiffin pick up a few yards here, and it's got to start with this big 3rd down conversion. Can't give it back to the Eagles. Rogo slings it. He's got his man. There you go. Rogo, first down. First down, Columbian.
Right over the middle of the field. Goes up and gets the ball.
Great catch. Great catch for Bryce Rogo as he's able to get off the ground, secure the ball, and pick up the big first down for Tiffin. So 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. It's going to be Brockington up the middle, hit hard again by that missile you mentioned earlier, Dominic Purcell. Man.
He, again, read it off the bat. Split the gap in the offensive line and met Brockington in the hole.
Yeah, he has
Snubbed
been.
him.
Yeah, he has been targeting Brockington, almost like he's the spy on Brockington after 33 touches last week. Not going to let him get going this week. All right, there you go. It's going to be number 4, Jack Corper. Nice little pitch and catch, pick up a few yards here. And that'll bring up 3rd and 6 for the Tornadoes.
Lutz really utilizing the flats, trying to get his athletes in space to make athletic plays. Right now, Bishop Watterson has the advantage.
We want to make sure that we thank one of our good sponsors, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union has been part of the community for 7 years. They're a member-driven financial cooperative, and they're delighted to put the personal touch on any and every need that you might have. Stop in at Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, located at 25 Schaefer Park in Tiffin, Ohio. Their NCUA is insured.
Number 22.
No insurance on that one, Zach.
Number 22, Tommy Haley. Look at it here on replay. Pass tipped up in the air. Haley, right place, right time. And this has the potential to get ugly.
Yeah. So the first drive of the night, Biaggi returned it right around this very spot, and in short order, the Eagles punched it in. Then they pieced together a 98-yard drive, punched it in again, and their third possession here, they've got 25 yards to go, and Makinich, he connects with number 8, Lake Uhlenhank, and that's going to be another first down for the Eagles, this time inside the 5-yard line. Whew.
Uhlenhank, top of your screen, right down the middle. Man, this Eagles offense is moving.
They're clicking on all cylinders, and we're still in the first quarter. We've got 1 minute and 13 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and Tiffin's in trouble of really being in a hole. All right, here we go. Makinich from inside the 5. He's going to hand it off Weber. Weber puts a shoulder down, dives forward. Touchdown, Bishop Watterson. Weber, second touchdown of the evening.
Again, inside the 5-yard line, just like the last touchdown. Weber doing it all tonight.
Yeah, you can see right here, it's just Weber all the way as he just plowed his way into the end zone right behind those big-bodied offensive linemen, and there was nothing that Tiffin could do. Weber's second touchdown of the evening, PAT. It's up and it's good, so now it's going to be 21-0. Bishop Watterson commanding lead over Tiffin Columbian. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. Your premier financial institution in Seneca County since 1952. Your community, your legacy. Federally insured NCUA.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports in Columbus, Ohio. We're at Ohio Dominican University at Panthers Stadium, and we've got about 1 minute left in the first quarter of play. And so far, Bishop Watterson has been dominating the visiting Tiffin Columbian Tornadoes as they've got a 21-0 lead after Zach Weber just punched in his second touchdown run of the evening. Now, 2 of those touchdowns that the Eagles have punched in tonight have come with short field position, so their special teams has done a phenomenal job, Zach, of teeing up this offense and getting them off on the right foot.
That they have. Again, we talk back to that opening kickoff. Sails out of the back end zone here.
Yeah, just an observation, but this Eagles kicker, he looks good, Zach.
He does.
Whew. Yeah, he's really been able to boot it. Rudy Kessinger, senior, second touchback of the evening, and he punched in a 28-yard PAT like it was nothing. Pretty good kicker, no doubt.
We see Coach Lutz fired up on the sideline there.
All right, here we go. Tiffin, they got to start stringing some first downs together. And Rogo to Rogo, good place to start here as it's going to be Bryce Rogo who's pushed out of bounds. And that's a good pitch and catch to get this drive started. Brings up second and short for the Tornadoes. Make sure you keep an eye on some of those other weapons as Rogo goes back to his brother. First down, Tiffin. As you've got a whole bunch of guys. Gooding, who's been a big threat as of lately. 5 touchdowns on this season. You've got Gooding. You've got Corper. You've got Newlove all at the bottom of the screen here. Rogo, quarterback keeper, powers his way forward. Huge gain. Flag on the field now as he took a hard hit after putting his head down, trying to pick up a first.
Take a look at the replay.
Oof. Yeah, hit him pretty hard, and you could see Rogo kind of grab his helmet as they knocked it loose a little bit. Yep, and that's what it is. Eagles, they're going to say, grabbed his helmet, face mask, and the Tornadoes are going to pick up some big yardage here. So some of those mistakes that slowed down the Eagles last week, this penalty, I think, would be one of those key mistakes because it puts the Tornadoes across midfield, gives them a first down in some big momentum. All right, Rogo slings it out to Rogo, and he's going to be hit right at the line of scrimmage, nowhere to go. Well, that should do it for the first quarter of play here from Panther Stadium. Tiffin Columbian, they're driving right now, but currently they have a 21-0 deficit against Bishop Watterson.
Connor Roush here. Stay tuned for all the details on Heart of Ohio Sports.
At Heart of Ohio Sports, it's obvious. The first thing that comes to mind is sports. But we do a lot more than just cover live sporting events.
Go, go, go!
When we want to watch our highlights from last night's game, there's only one place we go. Heart of Ohio Sports.
Little Hugo's is Tiffin's longest-running ice cream store, in operation since 1949. A local family-owned business, you know them because of those famous shredded chicken sandwiches and their delicious fresh lemon slushes. Stop by today and take advantage of their convenient drive-thru, where you're sure to find something for the whole family to enjoy at Little Hugo's on West Market Street in Tiffin.
Keep it locked in. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports from Columbus, Ohio. Thank you for tuning in. Dominic Helmstetter, Zack Dillon, Connor Roush out on the camera there. It's second quarter, and Tiffin Columbian looking to continue this positive stretch of plays as they need to put up some points in a hurry because they are down 21-0. All right, Rogo pressured, run forward, slides, short gain on that first down play.
Joseph DePalma coming off the edge. Nice spin move to get off the block. Stops him right at the line of scrimmage.
So it's actually going to be 3rd and 9 now for Tiffin Columbian. And you can hear the the hometown fans. I want to say visiting, but we're the visitors. Hometown fans. Rogo slings it. Brockington picks it up. Oh, hit hard from behind. Still moving around. He's going to be short, though. Oof. Yeah, Brockington took a hard hit, and it looked like it was number 10, Mark Biaggi, who hit him first.
No, look at this hard. Okay. Purcell right here tracks him down. What an athletic play.
Yes, Purcell.
Again, he read the screen. He was out of position, turned around, spun, and chased down Brockington.
Purcell seems to be there every time Brockington touches the football tonight, Zach. I think they just spied him. Here we go, 4th down. Tiffin's going for it. Rogo, flushed out of the pocket, slings it. He's got a man. There you go. Rogo running 20, inside the 15, right around the 11-yard line. First down, Tiffin.
The defense too concerned with Brockington, who runs a streak right towards the end zone. You'll see the top of your screen. He takes both safety with him, leaving Rogo behind the defense. No one there to stop him.
Great play call by Judd Lutz and the offensive staff there as they cleaned it out for Rogo. And Corper on the receiving end here, inside the 5 now. But number 16, Bryce Rogo, had all the space in the world on that. And a beautiful pitch and catch, first down. And now they're in some good field position where they can punch it in.
First scoring opportunity of the night for Columbian.
2nd and 4. And it's going to be Brockington, hit hard by, guess who? Oh, no, it was Rogo. But it was still Dominic Purcell in the middle of it.
Quarterback keeper. Power right up the middle.
Man.
Wrestled down by Purcell.
A violent collision right there at the line of scrimmage. Oh boy, it is 3rd and 4 for Tiffin. 4 down territory, most likely. Rogo, touchdown, Tiffin. Oh, they're saying he dropped it. They're saying that number 3, Brady Gooding, did not catch the football. Incomplete.
Well, let's take a look at a replay here.
Looked like he had it from the booth up here. And he must have, he just dropped it after being hit and unable to maintain possession. Oh, what a missed opportunity. They're going to have to do it over again, but this time it's 4th down.
Back judge Jim Oberly making the call immediately. Good position.
That's a hard one to swallow there. All right, 4th down, Rogo looking, slings it, Rogo touchdown. There you go, Tiffin. Touchdown, Colombian. Flag on the field. Let's see if this one stands as the Brogos gets it going. Oh, this one might be coming back, Zach. Yep, it's on Tiffin. Bad timing on that one.
Let's take a look here.
I didn't see the where the penalty was coming in. Yeah, all right, so it's going to push them back, and instead of 4th down and 4 to go, now it's going to be 4th down and 9 to go. Still have a chance to pick up a first down as the first down marker's right around that 2-yard line. So they've got to get at least 9 yards or more for the touchdown. They're going for it all. Corper, the intended receiver, no good. Eagles hold Tornadoes, no good.
That ball.
It's not even close. Didn't even give them a chance.
Yeah, that ball out of the back of the end zone.
And Gooding was in the area, but yeah, you had Corper and Gooding back there in the corner, but they just couldn't make a play on that pass. Turnover on down, so the Eagles, they're going to pick it up again, and they're at the 10-yard line here, and we saw what they did last time with a long field to go. They went 98 yards and punched it in for another score. Now they've got to go 90 yards here, and we'll see what happens as Tiffin defense swallows the running back up, not letting him go anywhere. It looked like Braxton Rundio was the rusher.
Again, you don't want to harp on it, but what a missed opportunity for the Tornadoes. They had the touchdown catch in the end zone, dropped.
Yeah.
They had the touchdown catch in the end zone, caught, and called back for illegal procedure.
And they had a great drive. They really did, Zach. They pieced together several first downs, and they were able to get a little rhythm there with the passing game, and they couldn't cash in, and hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt them. All right, Makinich waving his receivers around. They're going to have to tuck it and run as he's pushed out of bounds. Short gain on the play there. It'll bring up a big 3rd down for the Eagles. Tiffin defense, they need to stop right here as they can't allow the Eagles to keep the ball any longer here. We've got 8:28 left in the first half of play here from Panther Stadium, and it's been all Eagles so far, 21-0. Now, of course, you want to make sure that you stay tuned here to Heart of Ohio Sports as we're going to have the marching bands here at halftime. We're going to recap all of tonight's action, take a look around the area at some scores, and then we've got a special guest coming in at the beginning of third quarter, so make sure you stay tuned here, Heart of Ohio Sports. Ooh, wow, what a catch. Man, Cole Musselman, what a catch by the big man. And Zach, that is the second toss that Makinich has made that's just, I'm in awe.
Well, I'm really impressed with how well he was able to handle the rush. Colombian's defense gets in the backfield right away.
Look at this, yeah. Just rolls out to his right and threads the needle. That is amazing. Gets it over a defender, away from the defensive back. Perfect pass where only his receiver could get it.
Again, you can't draw it up any better than that.
First down, Eagles. Makinich slings it back out there. Number 19, Cal Mangini, as he'll be taken down after picking up a few yards.
And Makinich, he has impressed me with his instincts, again, from that quarterback position. He's reading the pocket well. He's able to stay calm in the face of pressure. He's out there telling his receivers which way to go as they're trying to scramble around when he gets out of the pocket. So, he's just cool, calm, collected. That's everything you want in a quarterback.
Got complete control of this offense right now. No question. All right, 2nd and 7 from the 27. And it's Eagles are just going to power their way up as it's Weber. Picks up some solid yardage there, and it's going to bring up 3rd and short for the Eagles.
That play kind of ugly all the way around. Theodo, maybe Kohler kind of got tripped up as they're pulling across. So Weber had nowhere to go.
All right, 3rd and 2 for the Eagles. Tiffin needs to stop. Makinich, high pass. Incomplete. He totally missed his receiver on that one. Really kind of sailed, got away from him. Looks like the punt team's going to come out. This is what you need if you're Tiffin.
Stop here, score, go down the field.
And you should have pretty good field position. They're going to be kicking it from right around the 30-yard line. At least that's where the ball is spotted, right at the 32. All right, and then you're going to have Jack Newlove in the back, looking to get a return here. Newlove, the junior, kind of a skill man. And it's going to be a high, wobbly kick. No chance to return it for Newlove. It's going to land and come back right around the 40-yard line. So it should be good field position for Tiffin. And with the offensive momentum they picked up last time around, hopefully they can continue to click on all cylinders. But this time, connect when it matters, and that's in the end zone.
The ball took a Tiffin bounce. Rolled him right.
Last offensive possession, Tiffin was able to march right down the field, and they had 3 missed opportunities. They had a catch, as you mentioned, and they dropped it. Then they had a catch that was reversed because of a penalty, and then they just threw it away the third time. All 3 opportunities there in the end zone, walked away with no points. Hopefully they're able to get some points here. All right, Rogo tosses it to Brockington. They're going to stretch him out, and he's got defenders everywhere. Finds a little edge and powers his way up for a pretty solid gain here on first down.
Purcell and Bauer got in there early, blew up the play. Brockington able to just keep pushing towards that sideline, hoping for a little bit of daylight.
Yeah.
Found it.
Tiffin just stringing out the defensive line there, and it worked for him. 2nd and short. Here we go. Rogo slings it. Rogo got it. First down. Braden Rogo to Bryce Rogo, a connection that keeps on working tonight. First down for the Tornadoes as they're now across midfield, and they're going to hurry things up a little bit. 6:45 left in the first half of play. It's going to be Brockington off to the left side, and it got a little space as he jukes his way forward for about a 7-yard gain. Damian Brockington, What a rusher. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout on the Eagles side of it. That's going to give us an opportunity to thank some of our sponsors here. I would like to thank Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Buckeye IT Services, XCARET Mexican Restaurant, Hope and Fostoria, First National Bank of Sycamore, UIS Insurance, STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Ink, Lee's Floor Covering, Little Hugo's Ice Cream, 5-Star Maintenance, DAH Wraps, SARA RIESEN, Century 21 BOLTE Realty in Tiffin, CLOUSE Electric, Roush Detailing, FEASEL'S Frame and Collision, Circle H Tire, and Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery. Thank you very much, all of our sponsors, for keeping us going here at Heart of Ohio Sports. $21-0. That's the score that we've got here at Panthers Stadium from Columbus, Ohio. And your hometown Tiffin Columbian Tornadoes, they're driving. They've got about a 2nd and 4 to go here. And this is exactly what they need. Now, keep in mind, you could really spin it here because Tiffin's going to get the football back first in the second half. So this could be a good thing if they get some points up. Rogo going deep. He's got a man. And, he just overthrows Brady Gooding, who had a step on the defender.
Take a look at it on replay here. Rogo
stepped up. Great job there.
It's a pretty ball. Just sails.
Just a little too far, missing Gooding, who was in a good spot. All right, it's going to be a big third down here for Tiffin. 3rd and 4 from the 38-yard line, and they need this one because opportunities are running thin tonight. Rogo, quarterback keeper, he should have enough for a first down as he's upended by Dominic Purcell.
Yeah, the quarterback keeper, the draw up the middle, moves the chains. Man, he is a tough runner from the quarterback position. He's a tall guy.
He's taking a couple hard hits.
Afraid to put it down.
Look at this hit. Oof. Purcell, he's laying it on there hard. First down, Tiffin. Rogo looking to pass all the way. Hits his brother, and he's going to jump forward pretty close to that first down marker. Let's see where they spot it, as Tiffin might have another first down on this. And I think it's going to be 2nd and short. Yep, 2nd and short as the Brogos keep it going tonight.
Lutz doing a great job of creating space with these plays.
Corper, first down and more. Tiffin, they've got it moving now. All right, crunch time, Zach. They've got to pin it down and put some points in. Missed out last time. They were down at this part of the football field, and hopefully they can take advantage as they've really started to get a little bit of a rhythm here on offense. 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Rogo slings it out. Corper again. And this time, Braxton Rundio's not going to let him get away as he pushes him out of bounds for a short gain.
And again, they're really trying to use the field laterally, sideline to sideline, stretch things out.
Keep an eye on Rogo for the quarterback keeper. He's been able to pick up chunk yardage a couple times with that, so perhaps by spreading them out, you can get a guy like Purcell out of the way, which might give your offense a few extra options. 2nd and long for Tiffin, inside the 20. Oh, my. Wow. Oof. Rogo threw it right at Zach Weber, and fortunately, he's unable to hold on to it. Weber almost given a gift. Now check this out.
Right through the hands. He's lurking. He read it perfect. You don't get given too many better looks at an interception than that.
And the Eagles defense, they already have one interception on the night. That came in the first quarter, and of course that interception set up a touchdown. If Weber would have held on to that, there's no question that could have turned into some points for the Eagles. As it is, 3rd and long, Rogo running. He's got some space. He slides down around the first down marker. Let's see if it was enough. It's going to be close. Yeah, I think they're going to give it to him. Yeah, first down. And you can hear some of the coaches in the booth unhappy as Rogo slides into the first down. First down, Tiffin. It's going to be first and goal from the 6-yard line. And it's going to be Brockington out. There. Al-Ghazawi. He's going to be taken down right around. Al-Zakwani taken down after a short gain.
Yeah, RPO. He pulled it back at the right time as Brockington got lit up.
He did.
Swung it out left.
Positive yardage. That's one way to look at it here, Zach. Yeah, man, they were tuning up Brockington. They were ready for that one. So, all right, keep an eye on number 3, Gooding. He's kind of been their go-to guy in the end zone this season. 5 touchdowns. And there you go, Gooding. Oh, drops it. Gooding had it, dropped it. That's his second drop of the night in the red zone area.
It is. Yeah, Tiffin having a hard time capitalizing on these looks.
Gooding usually a sure thing from the end zone. So far, 0 for 2 for him. Unable to convert last time they were down here. Missed out on an opportunity this time. But they got a couple more here. It's going to be 3rd and goal for Tiffin. 2 down territory as they need to put up points here. 3:40 left in the first half. Oh, tipped. Good. Touchdown, Tiffin. There you go. Rogo to Rogo. Touchdown, Tiffin Columbian. That's exactly what they need.
Able to capitalize, finally get back into this game. 3:30 on the clock. Now you got to make a stop with the defense. Yeah, the slant right in behind the defense. Perfectly executed.
All right, pending the PAT here. All right, PAT line drive is good. So that's going to shorten the lead here after Rogo to Rogo puts first points up on the board for Tiffin. It's now 21-7, Eagles over Colombian.
Connor Roush here. Stay tuned for all the details on Heart of Ohio Sports.
At Heart of Ohio Sports, it's obvious. The first thing that comes to mind is sports. But we do a lot more than just cover live sporting events.
Go, go, go!
When we want to watch our highlights from last night's game, there's only one place we go: Heart of Ohio Sports.
Little Hugo's is Tiffin's longest-running ice cream store, in operation since 1949. A local family-owned business, you know them because of those famous shredded chicken sandwiches and their delicious fresh lemon slushes. Stop by today and take advantage of their convenient drive-thru, where you're sure to find something for the whole family to enjoy at Little Hugo's on West Market Street in Tiffin.
Keep it locked in. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Tiffin Columbian making this a sporting match from Columbus, Ohio, as they just put up their first points of the night on the shoulder of Rogo to his brother Rogo. Touchdown Columbian. Yeah, I like those graphics there. It's now 21-7, and Tiffin's got something going here. Beautiful night here in Columbus, Ohio. Could not have picked a better one, and it's a gorgeous 73 degrees outside, Zach, and it feels even better.
Weather report brought to you by SSG Inc. 73 degrees right at sunset, 7:52 p.m. It'll get a little colder, stay about 70 degrees for the rest of the night.
Line drive kick, and Eagles are going to pick it up right around the 35-yard line. Again, make sure that you stay tuned for our Buckeye IT halftime show as we review all of tonight's action. take a look around the area, preview the band, and then we're going to have a special guest coming up here third quarter, so make sure you stay tuned. That's Buckeye IT Services, trusted partner for IT solutions in Northwest Ohio, serving customers for commercial, residential, and municipal needs. They start by building relationships with you and your company, and then they make sure that they help your business succeed by giving you everything that you need. Ooh, missed opportunity there, but you know what's not a missed opportunity? Buckeye IT. You can call them right now or just go to their website, buckeyeit.com. Schedule your initial consultation today.
Braylon Auble almost had a sack coming off the edge. Of course, Watterson almost had a nice chunk play right over the middle. Ball thrown a tad high.
And Makinich has done an excellent job of connecting all night long. So if you're a Tiffin fan, you're happy to see that he's a little off on that one. Weber, meanwhile, he's not off as he powers his way forward for a big gain there on second down.
I've been really impressed with the Bishop Watterson offensive line. They're big guys. They're moving out of the way really well tonight.
No question. And they've been able to keep this Colombian defense in check. And Colombian defense, they've struggled a little bit this season, but they came up with a big stop last time that allowed them to turn the ball around and get a touchdown. Whoa! Check that out. Wow, Jake Uhlenhank with a huge grab right out of thin air. First down, Eagles.
Again, that is a big-time play.
Wow. Man, he climbed the ladder for that one. Check this out. Right over the defender. Wow, man. Poor Xavier Matthewson. All 5'9" of them didn't stand a chance.
He was in good position, but he just got mossed right over the top of him.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Oh, man, that's a tough one right there. First and 10 for the Eagles as Weber takes it right up the middle. Big gain on first down as the Eagles are marching. Weber wants the ball back. He's like, can I keep running? Didn't hear the whistle.
Again, head coach Brian Kennedy has the playbook open up a little. You got 2 minutes to kill. That's why they're taking so long. They're going to huddle. They're going to run the ball.
Tiffin gets the football first in the second half, so no reason to rush it here either. So 2nd and 4 from the 32-yard line for the Eagles. Pitch it to Weber. Follows his blockers. That should be enough for a first down. First down, Bishop Watterson. As Weberson is nodding at the sideline, and I thought he was going to ask for another carry, Zach. After taking the ball away from the official, 2 consecutive rushes there to pick up the first down.
They can afford to be patient. 1:30 left to go here.
Of course, the Eagles have a 21-7 lead over Tiffin.
All 3 timeouts.
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. And Makinich tossing it. And oh my, there you go. Excellent job by Matthewson, staying tough, not letting number 8, Jake Uhlenhagen, get that one.
Great play by the DB.
Tough play.
The eye test said he got there a little early. Let's see, he's going that one-on-one matchup all the way. Nope,
Yeah.
playing the ball.
Yeah, did an excellent job this time. I mean, the Eagles went back to the same play. It worked last time, but it was a phenomenal catch by Uhlenhank, and Matthewson did a great job. Oh, my, incomplete. Another great job by the defender there. This time it's going to be Jack Newlove who gets his hand in there and is able to knock it away.
These past play calls, it explains a lot about what Brian Kennedy thinks of this Colombian defense, or rather, the matchups that he likes.
Yeah, Newlove listed 5'9". Matthewson listed 5'9". Those are your primary defensive backs. He likes his size because you've got 6'2", Uhlenhank. And, there you go. It's going to be Weber taken down. No gain.
Keyshawn Seitz, the first to meet him.
Timeout Tiffin as they want to conserve the clock. 1:02 left in the first half of play, and Tiffin, they've got a huge first down here. They need that stop. Timeout on the field. We want to thank Hope in Fostoria, timeout sponsor for this evening, making sure that we stay on it all night long. So with 1:02 left in the first half of play here from Panther Stadium in Columbus, Ohio, huge fourth down coming. Right now the Eagles have a 21-7 lead. Strong defense by the Colombian Tornadoes as both defensive backs, Mathewson and Newlove, been playing strong against some big boys out there. And it looks like they're going to bring that dynamite kicker out for a field goal. And it looks like they're going to be kicking it from the 35, so we're going to have about a 45-yard field goal. He's made it look easy so far. 2 kickbacks, touchbacks, and it's got enough distance, and it's good. Wow. Put the icing on the cake there in the first half as Rudy Kessinger just hit a 45-yard field goal.
I mean, that is super impressive for the high school level. He was hitting those in warm-up. I remember, I think Connor made the comment, what a leg that extends the score 24-7. Colombian still has 2 timeouts, 1 minute, 58 seconds left.
Yeah, high school football, we don't get to talk about the kicking game very often here, but we need to take a moment, talk about Rudy Kessinger. All right, he's had 2 touchbacks, but that's the kicking game right there. But the field goal, phenomenal, as he's able to punch in a 45-yard field goal. And, I mean, that's incredible. It's really amazing.
It is. And, again, they need those points.
Yeah.
Keep back. Colombian, obviously, answered, now has to go down the field. Minute left. They'll get the ball back the other side of half.
So 24-7 right now. 58 seconds left in the first half. Again, make sure you stay tuned here. We've got our Buckeye IT halftime show coming up in moments. We'll feature the Marching 120 Tiffin Columbian Marching Band. And then we'll take a look around the area and recap tonight's action. Another touchback, Kessinger. Rocket leg.
What do you think about the swaying on kickoffs? You'll see teams do that at the high school level, at the college level sometimes.
I'm not going to lie, I love the spirit. I mean, you've got your teammates on the sideline bouncing up and down. You've got the fans in the stand singing along. You've got the student stand going out of their mind. I kind of like it. I'm digging it, Zach. All right, let's see what Judd Lutz is able to dial up here with 1 minute left in the first half. And you've got a big deficit. Rogo looking to pass, and it's going to be Newlove. First down, Tornadoes. Flag will stop, or the clock will stop for a moment, give the chain gang a chance to move, so they're going to rush up to the football here as they've got to be quick. They don't want to waste any time at all. Rogo here. Another pitch and catch there. Corper. He's going to be pushed out of bounds. That should stop the clock, which will give Columbian a moment to breathe.
Yeah, right now they're in their no-huddle set. We always called it like a race car. You'd have typically a one-word play call come in. Everybody knows ahead of time so they can just get on the ball and go.
43 seconds remaining here. Rogo stepping up, passes it. This time his brother takes it out of bounds, maybe just shy of the first down marker. Positive yardage nonetheless. So, yeah, that's going to bring up third down. Third and about a foot for Tiffin as they're now getting closer to midfield. Good movement, good pacing so far as they've got their hurry-up offense clicking right now. 39 seconds left in the first half.
I'd pay attention to the bottom of your screen here.
You called it. Corper on the receiving end here. Purcell, hard hit. First down Colombian, though. And you can see Newlove running the ball to the official as Tiffin wants to get on the line and ready to get another snap off. 30 seconds, 29 seconds here.
Rogo lined up way off sides. He caught it.
Oh, Corper unable to bring it in as Purcell knocks it away.
I don't think Rogo saw, but at the top of your screen, the viewer, he had a 2-on-1 with that defensive back out there, number 10, Mark Biaggi.
And they've got Newlove and Rogo at the top of the screen there. Two pretty good offensive weapons for you. As it stands, second down for Tiffin. Rogo steps up. He's going to have to run it. And he's just going to jump down on the ground. And 16 seconds left. Timeout Tiffin. That's their second timeout of the half. They've got one remaining here. Good time to use it, as they've got a big 3rd and 3 coming.
Now again, the clock stops on the first down, so you can play over the middle of the field as long as you're getting those 3 yards. And that's what I would. If I'm calling the play right now, there's a reason I'm up in the booth, but if I'm calling the play right now, I like Rogo over the middle because, I mean, that connection has worked all night.
Yep. We haven't heard from Gooding yet on this drive, so maybe a number 3 to watch. Of course, he's had a bit of a rough night. He's dropped a couple possible touchdowns right around that goal line, but still dangerous weapon. So Gooding, bottom of the screen, ISO. You've got 3 split out at the top of the screen here. Rogo looking to pass it. Gooding got it. They're saying he's out of bounds. They said he stepped on the line. No good. Oh. Yeah, they said his foot was on the line. They're not going to give it to him.
Let's see if you can see it in the replay here. Bottom of your screen, a little out route right of the sideline.
Tough to see with the Bishop Watterson team there at the bottom of the screen, but they said that he stepped out of bounds. No good. 4th down for Tiffin. So 4th and 3 from the 45-yard line. 11 seconds left in the first half of play. See what they come up with. Gooding again. This time he catches it, pushed out of bounds. First down, Tiffin. 8 seconds left.
That was a huge 4th down there because, again, we know that Bishop Watterson kicker has the leg. They have 3 timeouts, 3 runs right in a row.
Tiffin doesn't have the luxury of a kicker who can punch it in from 45 yards. So they're going to have to throw it if they want to get some points here on this drive. Rogo stepping up, got a man, center field, no good. Purcell again right in the middle of all the action. I think Corper might have been the intended receiver. 2nd and 10. We've got 4 seconds left in the half. Buckeye IT halftime show coming up in minutes here at Heart of Ohio Sports. So make sure you stay right here. Yeah, I believe Tiffin's got 1 timeout, 2. So we'll see if they can stretch it here depending on what this play is. So 2nd and 10 from the 39-yard line. Rogo rolls to his right. Time expires, so he's just going to run out of bounds. And that's the end of the first half here from Columbus, Ohio, as the Bishop Watterson Eagles have a 24-7 lead over the visiting Tiffin Columbian Tornadoes. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. We'll come back here and recap some of the action and check in on the marching 120 for halftime.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. Why go to Lease Floor Covering in Tiffin? Because at Lease Floor Covering, they know that selecting the right flooring for your home can be overwhelming. They make choosing the right items for your home simple. At Lease Floor Covering, they have one of the largest selections of floor covering in Northwest Ohio, including Abbey carpet and floor. Stop in and see for yourself what everyone raves about at Lease Floor Covering in Tiffin.
Small business owners need somebody that can open the door to financing. And at First National Bank of Sycamore, we love opening the door for financing opportunities.
You're locked into the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching the Heart of Ohio Sports halftime show, brought to you by Buckeye IT. You can see down on the field, you've got the marching 120, the Tiffin Columbian Marching Band, brought to you by Mr. Meadows, as we like to call him in Tiffin. And of course, excited to hear some of this fantastic music. Let's go down on field and see what they got for us here at the Buckeye IT halftime show.
tear his ACL.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports here from Columbus, Ohio. It is halftime at Ohio Dominican University. It is a 24-7 lead, Bishop Watterson over Tiffin Columbian. You just had the marching 120 finish up a phenomenal show, and now it's time to tune in and listen to the Bishop Watterson Eagles marching band. Heart of Ohio Sports, it's the Buckeye IT halftime show, and you just witnessed the Bishop Watterson Eagles marching band. All right, we're going to be right back here in a moment. Stay tuned. We're going to review all of tonight's action, take a look around at the area scores, and more.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. Why go to Lease Floor Covering in Tiffin? Because at Lease Floor Covering, they know that selecting the right flooring for your home can be overwhelming. They make choosing the right items for your home simple. At Lease Floor Covering, they have one of the largest selections of floor covering in Northwest Ohio, including Abbey Carpet and Floor. Stop in and see for yourself what everyone raves about at Lease Floor Covering in Tiffin.
Small business owners need somebody that can open the door to financing. And at First National Bank of Sycamore, we love opening the door for financing opportunities.
You're locked into the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. We're in Columbus, Ohio, and the hometown Bishop Watterson Eagles have a commanding 24-7 lead over our hometown Tiffin Columbian Tornadoes. All right, Dominic Helmstetter, Zack Dillon, Connor Roush on the camera here. The best streaming service in the whole Buckeye state here. All right, Zach, let's do a quick recap of tonight's action here. And first thing we need to note here is that Tiffin's going to get the football back in the second half, and they're going to need it here because they've got a few things to overcome. Now, first things first, all this scoring happened early on in the first quarter, and really Bishop Watterson got 21 points out of the first quarter alone. 21-0. That should tell you everything. And not only did they get 21 points offensively, but they picked up an INT, which helped them pick up another touchdown. And it wasn't until the 3:30 marker in the second quarter that Tiffin actually put some points up there. And I think one of the most impressive things that I've seen so far tonight, I mean, outside of the mic job there for the Eagles marching band, I mean, that was pretty cool. But what was really cool is their kicker, it's Rudy Kessinger, hitting a 45-yard field goal. I mean, phenomenal. I've never seen that in high school, at least not recently.
And exactly, and if our reports from Connor Roush out there at camera, getting the word from the fans.
Yeah, he's got the details.
Yeah, after this season, he will still be playing football at a pretty high level, so that would be really cool to see.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's always fun when kids we cover are able to go on and play collegiate ball.
No question. All right, let's talk about the Tornadoes. Okay, so first quarter really put them in a hole here, Zach, and offense really didn't start clicking until the second quarter. They were able to get some points in there, but they also had some wasted opportunities. If you're Coach Judd Lutz there in halftime, what are you saying to the boys? You got to get it cleaned up because you need points.
Absolutely. They've struggled in the red zone. We've seen that. Gooding is not having the best night that he can. Obviously, he's one of these weapons. He's the main red zone threat for Rogo this season. So that's one thing that you have to hammer on. You got to convert. You got to play your game. More importantly, you got to get things moving on the offensive side of the ball. And that's not an easy task with this Bishop Watterson defense. I mean, Dominic Purcell, Elliott Bauer, Zach Weber, these guys have been all over the field. So it's been really exciting for them.
Yeah, Purcell has been involved in just about every play there on defense, and in particular, you talk about getting the offense going for the Tornadoes. Brockington. All right, he had a huge game last week, but Purcell has been shadowing him all night, not giving him any space to run.
The thing I'm most impressed with when it comes to Purcell is his ability to get moving out to the flat, right? From that middle linebacker position, it is a dead sprint, sideline to sideline, and he's doing that regularly, right? And he's making it look easy, so Brockington has nowhere to go.
What has been working for the Colombian offense has been Braden to Bryce Rogo all night, and it's worked out really well so far. Is that something that can get you a few extra points and maybe tighten this game up tonight?
Could be. Again, they're going to need to really spread that ball out, and they did it really well at the end of that half. They were able to utilize sideline to sideline, get Rogo to air it out a little bit.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports here, 24-7, as we are about we're seconds away from the second half kickoff here. Tiffin Columbian, they are going to receive first. Of course, we'd like to thank Buckeye IT Services, our halftime sponsor, trusted partner in IT solutions all throughout Northwest Ohio, serving customers with commercial, residential, and municipal needs. They need to start by building relationships with you and your company. At Buckeye IT Services, they want to make sure that all your points and technology needs are taken care of. They work with you, tailor all the solutions to all of your needs. Anything you need, make sure you visit BuckeyeIT.com. Schedule your consultation today. All right, here we go. Kessinger, booming kick into the end zone. And we're going to get our first look at the Colombian offense here in moments. Now, of course, you got to stay tuned. We've got a special surprise for you here at Heart of Ohio Sports, as we've got a guest visitor that's going to be joining us up here in the booth. So make sure you keep out for that. We're going to have a little fun, and they just don't know it's coming yet. So I'm excited about that one as we get the second half of play started here from Panther Stadium. All right, let's see what kind of halftime adjustments Judd Lutz is able to dial up here for the Tornadoes. And it's going to be Brockenrich right up the middle. Brockington, strong run right there. He didn't have a lot of action in the first quarter, or in the first half, rather. And I think Judd might have just said, forget it. It worked last week. Let's run it down their throat. Here you go, Brockington again, first down and more. Columbian coming out with a head of steam, a little motivation as they underwhelmed just a little bit there in first half.
Yeah, certainly not where they wanted to be, certainly not where they probably should have been, as this game easily could be 24-14.
First and 10 for Columbian. Rogo going deep. And he's got Gooding. Oh, my, just unable to bring it in. Great coverage by Mark Biaggi. And Gooding looked like he may have had a shot at bringing that in, but incomplete nonetheless.
We'll take a look here on the replay. Again, score 24-17 in favor of the Eagles. And Gooding. Oh.
Close.
It was close indeed.
All right, here we go. Rogo out to Gooding. Connects, takes it back inside, curls it out, 40-yard line, pushed out of bounds. Should be close to that first down marker. And Tiffin, they're coming out with a little aggression here, Zach. I like it.
They are. I like the effort after the catch from Gooding there. Had the opportunity, missed it. Right back in there.
And Tiffin not wasting any time as they are in hurry-up mode right now. And they're trying to make up for the first quarter that really kind of dug them into a hole. Brockington right up the middle, hit hard this time, taken down by the Eagles. Looks like it was number 40, C.J. Ewell, with the tackle.
Haven't heard his name much tonight. Big hit there.
Yeah, 2nd and 10 from the 42-yard line here for Columbian. Been picking up positive yardage so far in the third quarter. Rogo rolls up, taken down, sack. Woo! Look at that. That's not what you wanted there. Big number 86, Joseph DePalma, huge sack, and that's going to bring up a long third down for Tiffin. Yeah, just got right around the right tackle. Down.
High effort, good bend around the tackle.
Big third down here for Tiffin. Sitting there at the 38-yard line. Rogo looking to pass. Pressure. Rolls out to his right. slings it, intercepted. Purcell across midfield, 40-yard line. He's still running. He's got room, 30-yard line. Nobody stopped him yet. 20, 10, 5.
Oh,
touchdown, Eagles. Dominic Purcell, 38-yard interception. INT returned for a touchdown.
Purcell, again, lurking the middle linebacker. He's had a great game thus far. Read it perfectly. Look at this. Cutting all the way back across the field, reading the blocks, finding his way back to the left side.
Wow. Dominic Purcell. I'm at a loss for words, young man. You've been all over the place. Every defensive tackle. You got 2 touchdowns on the night.
There's a flag down, and the referees are having a conversation.
So Purcell, he, if you remember, he was the individual who scored the first touchdown tonight in the first quarter. Then he just had that interception. See what this flag's about, though. See if it changes anything.
It could be holding on the return.
Would that just push back the PAT? Unsportsmanlike on Tiffin. Touchdown's good. Oh, not only do the Eagles get an interception that's taken back for a touchdown, but they pick up an unsportsmanlike penalty, which gets them a little bit closer. The penalty, that is, it's on Tiffin, so it clearly favors the Eagles.
See head coach Judd Lutz there.
Yep. That's Tiffin's second penalty of the evening, and it's a big one, as it comes at a moment where that momentum is just kind of let go.
Again, that unsportsmanlike.
You scoot up. All right, PAT, it's going to be up and good. No good this time. All right, so our score here, 30-7 from Columbus, Ohio. The Eagles have a commanding lead, and joining us up here in the booth, making her Heart of Ohio Sports debut, Miley Helmstetter, a clarinet member of the Marching 120. Hello, Miley. All right, now make sure you, yeah, Dominic, you don't say that very often there. All right.
I was your daughter, so.
Yeah, so this is my daughter. I know her. All right, Miley, your big debut on the broadcast. You guys had a phenomenal halftime show. How long did it take you to get those dance moves down? That's what I really need to know.
So the dance moves took a week to like fully get down.
Oof.
I would say like it probably took a few more extra days to like get guarantee that they were like ready to go. But like learning it was like a week and a half, I would say, like total to get those dance moves down.
All right, about a week and a half. I think it takes me 2 weeks to learn any kind of dance, Zach. So I'm pretty impressed right there. I got to ask, what's your favorite song that you've played so far this season, Miley?
I would say To Be Loved, which we danced to tonight.
All right.
I would say that's so far my
To Be Loved, okay.
Yes.
All right.
It's a fun song to play, and the dance is a lot of fun to do.
All right, so we've got a touchback there on the field as the Tiffin offense. They're going to get another shot at it. Last drive, they threw an interception that resulted in some points for the Eagles here. And that's the wrong direction there, okay, as it's now 30-7, Eagles over Colombian. All right, Miley. Okay, so tell me a little bit about your clarinet group here. You got to give them some shout-outs here. Who are the leaders, and who do you got to thank here for getting it all together in a week and a half?
So I would say our leaders, we have mainly 4, but the 2 main ones are Alex and Grant. The 2 of them helped us really get the dance down. They've helped us learn the drills. They really have been doing a lot for us.
Awesome. Rogo connects with Rogo there. First down, Tiffin. As we're joined by Miley Helmstetter here in the third quarter of play up in the booth here. All right, so you've got a lot of great friends there in your clarinet as that goes out of bounds. What is the running joke that you have with your clarinet group there?
So we have a joke that we do all the time. For every game, the way we warm up is we say, I'm Squidward, you're Squidward, we're all Squidward.
SpongeBob. You can't go wrong with SpongeBob, Zach. I mean, it's a cult classic.
You can't go wrong with SpongeBob. I mean, that was my childhood.
Oh, excellent.
We even learned a little part to play at the end when we say our chants.
2nd and 10 for the Colombian Tornadoes from the 36-yard line.
So what goes on when picking the selection for a halftime show?
So we don't really choose the music or make, I would say Meadows is who chooses the music. Him and Thacker, they make drills. The dances are actually, last year they were, Meadows and Thacker made them, our directors.
Gooding unable to bring that one in. All right, Gooding, the intended receiver, dropped it there. All right, so I want to say Coach Meadows and Coach Thacker here. Mr. Meadows, Mr. Thacker, fun duo there, okay? How much fun is it to have the 2 of them working with you? I mean, Mr. Meadows, we had a chance to talk to him last night, and he was getting all the uniforms ready, and he's just a ball of energy. What's it like to have both of them?
It's a lot of fun. I mean, they know how to get us really excited, to get us louder, to get us engaged, and how to really get us to do our job and do it well.
All right, Gooding down on the field, unable to bring it in, as the officials say it hit the turf. So that's going to bring up a big 4th down for the Tornadoes down on the field there.
I think we had 1 referee signal catch.
Okay, now they're saying it's a first down for Tiffin.
Turnover on downs.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, Miley. So you've told us a little bit about Mr. Meadows, Mr. Thacker. You've told us a little bit about the halftime show tonight. And we had a chance to learn a little bit about some of the inside fun that you have. Oh, New Love unable to connect there as Rogo had him on the run. All right, so I'm going to ask you. All right, Zach and I, we're going to stop talking. And I'm going to ask you to call the next play for us here at Heart of Ohio Sports. You think you can do that for us? No. All right. Miley is a very, very knowledgeable football enthusiast. Of course, she takes after her father. She's a Cowboys fan, and Cowboys always victorious. All right, call it, Miley. Let's see what you got.
He caught it.
He caught it. There we go. Gooding caught it.
Great pass.
Yeah, he caught it. Good pass. All right. Is it a first down?
I don't know.
All right. It's a first down. All right. Maybe we should do a little word association here, Miley. Okay. When we say first down, what's the first thing that comes to mind for you?
Points on the scoreboard.
Points on the scoreboard. Okay. Well, Rogo, he rolls up there, picks up a few points. Okay, or a few yards on the play. All right. Getting close to a first down now. All right, they're about 35 yards away from the end zone. All right, okay, Miley, next word on word association here in the third quarter. Shuttle pass. What does shuttle pass mean to you as Brockington takes the shuttle pass?
You throw the ball and they are supposed to catch it.
He did catch it, which is a good thing here. Okay. All right, Tiffin.
Very bad with football.
Hey, you're doing a great job, Miley. All right, Rogo, quarterback keeper, as he runs and falls down. That's going to bring up second down for the Tornadoes. All right, let's see. Next, yeah, we're gonna watch the replay here, and while we're doing that, word association, quarterback keeper, what comes to mind when you think that?
Kind of like the guarder of the ball.
Oh, intercepted. And it's going to be Zach Weber, who's going to be pushed out of bounds. Another Eagles interception. Oof, that's a tough one right there. Is Rogo hit? It squirts away. Zach Weber intercepts it, takes it all the way back to the 40-yard line. And the Eagles, they're just taking all the oxygen out of the room right now.
Weber again, right place, right time to make a play.
Weber with an interception. That's the second interception of the evening that Rogo has thrown, and it's given the Eagles offense some pretty great field position. All right, it's third quarter here from Columbus, Ohio. 7:37 remaining in this quarter, and we've got Miley Helmstetter up here in the booth with us, making her Heart of Ohio Sports debut. Miley, of course, a sophomore at Tiffin Columbian High School, part of the 120 marching strong, the 120. All right, now I'm told by a little bird, and that little bird's you, by the way, that it's not actually the marching 120. What's up with that?
So it initially was a few less, but we actually, since the beginning of school started, we actually got more people. It was just like people, we weren't all completely there due to vacations and things in summer camp, like our camp, so.
Braxton Rundio with the run, first down Eagles. All right, so how many are there actually? As you get to see a replay of Rundio as he just works his way right through the heart of that defense. All right, how many actual band members were there on the field tonight?
I believe 120.
120, okay. All right, she's sticking to the company line, people, and she's not going to break from it. Mr. Meadows is behind us. He's not going to let her, break the mantra, okay? All right, so I've got one more for you here, Miley. If you could pick any halftime show, all right, as we've got Musselman rolling off to his left. If you could do any halftime show, which one would it be? A Barbie-themed halftime show or a SpongeBob-themed halftime show? It's a tough one.
So, for me, it's going to have to be SpongeBob.
Oh.
Here's the reasoning. For the clarinets, we all love SpongeBob. We love being called Squidward. And I'm not, I would think it would be cool to do a Barbie show, but I don't like pink, so I'm going to stick it. I love SpongeBob, so I'm going to stick with SpongeBob.
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The mind of a teenage band member joining us up here in the booth. All right, Miley, thank you very much for joining us. I think Coach Meadows, he's waiting for you. Appreciate you coming up here, and hopefully you have some fun here in the fourth quarter. We can't wait to listen to you more, and we're going to have a chance to watch the Marching 120 again next week as at home this time in Tiffin, so that'll be a lot of fun. We'll have a new show for you. Anything you want to tease the audience with on next week's band halftime show?
There will be a lot of trumpet parts.
A lot of trumpets, okay. All right, if you like trumpets, make sure that you tune in right here, Heart of Ohio Sports, for the Marching 120 at next week's halftime show as they take on Huron. All right, thank you very much, kiddo. Appreciate it. Go down there, get some food. You're very welcome. Go down there, get some food, have some fun, all right?
Will do.
All right, see you, kiddo.
Love you, Dad.
Love you too. All right, Miley Helmstetter making her Heart of Ohio Sports debut. All right, 5:27 left in the third quarter here. Eagles are marching after the big interception. And you've got Weber, who's stuffed right there at the goal line on that second and short run. Always fun to bring up different members of the Tiffin Columbian effort here, as they had a long trip from the high school. They had 3 buses filled with the band, and then they had a separate trailer with all of the instruments there. As I was driving down here, I passed the instruments, and the full marching band showed up shortly after that. So it was kind of fun to have a little chat with her. All right, McKinich, is that a touchdown? Nope, hit the ground, incomplete. That'll bring up a big down here for the Eagles. All right, it's going to bring up 4th and 2 for Bishop Watterson, and they've had everything going in their favor so far tonight as they've got a 30-7 lead. And right now they're driving and threatening to put more points up on the board, and it's all thanks to Zach Weber's big interception that we saw minutes ago. All right, 3 split out wide right at the top of the screen. Oh, there you go. And there you have it. Tiffin able to bring McKinich down. And McKinich, he's not going anywhere. And offense going to get the ball back as defense stands strong.
Take a look at the replay here. You only need 2 yards to get. It's an interesting approach to spread things out wide. The pressure comes off both edges. Colombian puts themselves in a nice position. They have to go down and score for sure. 4 minutes left, down 23 points.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Colombian offense as they're going to try to make some noise here in the third quarter. And going to pick up just a couple yards there as it's going to be number 23, Damian Brockington, with the carry. Brockington, of course, as we mentioned, had a huge night last week. Been a little bit quieter this week, and that was one of your keys to the game, Zach. It was kind of, hey, can Brockington continue to tote the ball? But more importantly, as you see, Rogo just throws it away, incomplete. More importantly, one of those keys was, is the passing game going to come alive and put up some points? And so far, the answer tonight is no.
Yeah, this defense from Bishop Watterson is everything they're cracked up to be for sure. Again, the linebackers inside, Purcell, Weber, Elliott Bauer, strong safety position. They're putting him in the box now.
Oh, Rogo hit, spins away, hit again, spins away, throws it. Brockington got it. 30, 35, 40, first down and more. Wow.
What a play.
Braden Rogo.
By Rogo. Again, they're getting quick to the ball. Look at this. Purcell untouched. Blitz shakes it off. Rogo, again, another defender, finds Brockington on the outside.
Excellent effort by Braden Rogo there. First down and more. Slings at Gooding. That's going to be another first down for Tiffin. 2 first down plays back to back. Now they've got some movement. Up to the 44-yard line. Quick up on the ball. They want to keep this moving as they've got the Eagles defense on their toes. Rogo slings it to Newlove. Newlove cuts it in. He's going to be drugged down. What a great tackle there by number 1 Braxton Rundio. Ooh, great tackle as he held on for life.
I was going to say the same thing. That tackle, again, saved another 10 yards.
All right, 2nd and 8. Brockington going to have to cut back, and he's going to be taken down for a loss. Brockington, they've done an excellent job of corralling him. He has not been able to get away from those defenders at all, and they've got spies on him everywhere. Third down for Tiffin. Rogo tipped at the line. It's going to be Corper. Nowhere to go. 4th down, Colombian.
2:40 left to play in the quarter. Offense looks to be staying out there. It's the aggressive decision, but when you're down 23, you have to make aggressive choices. See the conversation, Coach Lutz talking to Rogo.
So I've got to give a quick shout out to my son, Skylar. He's texting me, and he's sending me all sorts of images saying, no shout out for me. Hey, Sky Man, love you too, buddy. All right, pass incomplete as it skips off the defender, and that's going to give the ball right back to the Eagles.
I mean, Purcell. He has been all over the field. It's no wonder. I mean, this guy's going to be playing somewhere else next season. It seems like we're saying his name every single night. Bats the ball away.
Playmaker. That's what we called him.
Plain and simple.
Want to thank all of our sponsors here at Heart of Ohio Sports, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Buckeye IT Services, XCARET Mexican Restaurant, Hope in Fostoria, First National Bank of Sycamore, UIS Insurance, STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Ink, Lee's Floor Covering, Little HUGO'S, 5-Star Maintenance, DAH Wraps, as you have Rundio taking it up the middle for a first down. SARA RIESEN, Century 21 BOLTE Realty in Tiffin, Ohio. CLOUSE Electric, Roush Detailing, it's all in the detail. FEASEL'S Frame and Collision, Circle H Tire, and BenchWarmers Restaurant and Delivery. Thank you again very much for your sponsors here at Heart of Ohio Sports. It's been all Eagles so far tonight from Columbus, Ohio. They've got a 30-7 lead over Tiffin, Ohio. The Tiffin, Ohio Colombian football team, and unable to convert on fourth down, gives the Eagles another chance. And look at this. This is what they're doing with their opportunity, as you've got number 19, Cal Mangini, doing a little legwork out there. Looked like one of those agility drills on that run, as he just kind of pittered and pattered in and out of the defense and picked up a first down with what looked like ease, but my legs hurt as an old man up here in the booth.
Everything looks easy when you're playing as well as Bishop Watterson is tonight.
All right, they got two split out at the bottom of the screen here. Flag on the field. It's going to be on, looks like it might be on Tiffin. That'll be their third penalty tonight. Not exactly what you want here on that first down, as now it gives the Eagles a 1st and 5 from the 32-yard line. All right, 1st and 5 from the 32. And Tiffin swiping at the ball as Rundio, the ball carrier, has nowhere to go. We're looking at some of the comments here, and some of our fans that are tuning in, they want the Tiffin marching band to come back here and give a little bit more detailed breakdown on the possibilities. SpongeBob versus Barbie on the halftime show. I think that's a question that we're going to have to ask Mr. Meadows next week. We might want to get him up here, as you can see a plane.
Plane coming overhead, of course, the airport.
Yeah, just straight ahead here next to Ohio Dominican University. Home of the Panthers, Division II college in eastern Columbus. They're only about 10 minutes away from Ohio State, and pretty quick distance if you want to do a little shopping here, as Easton Shopping Mall is 10 minutes north.
Giving us all the spots.
You got it, right here on Sunbury Drive. Now, of course, the highlight of campus, if you just go right out the parking lot, St. Dominic Way. They named it after me when I graduated all those years ago.
He said the same thing no less than 15 times in the lead up to this game.
You didn't believe me, so I gave him photographic evidence. I'll make sure I point it out to you again on the way out. You can't miss it. All right, it's going to be 4th down for the Eagles. And I'm sure they're just going to go for it because it's experience time right now for them. All right, that'll be the end of the third quarter here from Columbus, Ohio. Bishop Watterson 30, Tiffin 7. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. Why go to Lee's Floor Covering in Tiffin? Because at Lease Floor Covering, they know that selecting the right flooring for your home can be overwhelming. They make choosing the right items for your home simple. At Lease Floor Covering, they have one of the largest selections of floor covering in Northwest Ohio, including Abbey Carpet and Floor. Stop in and see for yourself what everyone raves about at Lease Floor Covering in Tiffin.
Small business owners need somebody that can open the door to financing. And at First National Bank of Sycamore, we love opening the door for financing opportunities.
You're locked into the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Heart of Ohio Sports.
Heart of Ohio Sports here at Ohio Dominican, also named after me.
Ohio Dom, it's a stretch.
I worked at Domino's, too, in college. So check this out. All right, so they're going to go for a field goal. Rudy Kissinger hit a 45-yarder earlier. This looks like a 48-yarder.
Wow.
And it is good. Holy cow. Woo! We need an official yard count on that one as he just sank a second field goal.
Let's take a look at the replay.
Oh, my goodness.
Oops. Take a look at the replay here.
Right, here's the replay now. This is worth checking out. All right, from the 38-yard line. So 48-yard field goal. Good.
Weeks in.
Wow. 45-yarder, 48-yarder. Not a bad night. Wow. How's that for kicking off the fourth quarter? Yeah. All right.
And again, it's an underrated part of the college game because a really good kicker at the high school level is so hard to come by. But when you have one, again, it's surprising. Usually, like, a 30-yard field goal is like a nice kick for a high school kid.
Usually you have somebody from the soccer team that joins the football team on Fridays and kicks it, and you've got line drives and weird-looking shoes and, weird side stances. And here you've got a legit football kicker who's knocking down 48-yarders like it's nothing. Whew. Incredible.
Again, no reason, or rather no wonder why this kid is getting looks at the next level of play.
We're talking D1 looks. I mean, he's still in high school, and you get him into a college program, a professional program, and they can really develop him into a weapon, and he's already one at the high school level. Oof. All right, so looks like they're going to have to re-kick this one because there's a flag on the field there.
It's funny.
He probably did it on purpose, so he could just flex his quads for us.
Well, I was going to say, it's funny. So when we do lead up to the games, we'll look at huddle film and we'll look at max preps, and we have all these different resources. I was wondering why when you go to the Bishop Watterson huddle page, the kicker is the third most popular player on the team. I thought it was strange,
Dude.
but looking now.
Chicks like kickers. That's all it is. That's all you need to know. I don't know if he's available, ladies and gentlemen, but
he's about to kick a bomb here.
Yeah, we don't need to say any more. All right, third kick of this kickoff. I think it's the first time he did not have a kickback or a touchback. All right, Corper going to take it up 15-20. He's going to be hit down around the 25-yard line. So Tiffin's going to be able to come out here again and try to piece some things together and put some points on the board. It's been a pretty exciting evening so far for the Eagles as Purcell, who's just kind of been a dynamic do-it-all kind of player, he scored the first touchdown of the evening at the 9-minute marker in the first quarter there. And then you just had 2 touchdowns by Zach Weber punched in there. You had an interception to stop Tiffin from scoring. And then, Kessinger hit a 45-yarder. That's just the first half. And it ended 24-7 at halftime. Of course, then Bishop Watterson came back. They took it away from Tiffin. Interception. They scored another touchdown. kicked another 48-yard field goal, 33-7. It's been all Eagles all night.
Yeah, the problem is they were just never able to get the ball rolling. The run game started out slow. The pass game started out slow.
Rogo to new love as he's drugged to the ground immediately.
It's just hard to get momentum, find your footing, and stop the snowball running downhill.
Yeah.
When you can't get started.
I mean, just look at the first quarter alone. They ended the first quarter with a 21-0 deficit. That's hard to get yourself out of it when you start slow, especially with a team that can put up points. Pass incomplete. And I know we mentioned it earlier in the broadcast, but I think it's something we have to bring up again. I mean, Bishop Watterson, no slouch. 47 points, 42 points in the first 2 weeks. Last week, only 24 points, but they had, 6 turnovers, you said? So that was kind of an enigma, really. And they cleaned that up, and they come back here, and they're right back up there, another 33 points. I mean, we really need to worry about and start talking about the running clock at this point. Rogo, quarterback keeper on 4th down, no good. And Eagles are going to take the ball back.
It's a sign of a really good football team when you can bounce back from a bad week. And we're talking about a bad week. They won the football game last week.
They won the football game, is right.
And so there are a lot of things you can take away, but
kudos to Brian Kennedy getting his team focused and ready to play, because this is a high-profile game tonight. Both teams top 50 in the state. A lot at on the line here. Okay, so could be top 50 after it. 62 officially for Bishop Watterson, but they might be sneaking into that top 50 after their showing tonight. All right, here we go. Weber up the middle. Hit a couple of times, plows his way forward for a big gain.
And if I'm guessing, Weber is going to be getting the ball here quite a bit.
Yep.
Again, you see some new faces in there in the backfield. We haven't seen, who is it? So Landon Purcell's in. He hasn't been in a whole lot tonight.
He was in early in the game, but not much since then.
Tommy Haley.
Got Weber and Makinich there in the backfield. 3 split out at the top of the screen. It's going to be Weber right up the middle, drugged down for no gain. And I mentioned it a moment ago, if the Eagles keep moving the ball like they have, after they eclipse a 30-point lead, we're talking running clock type of thing here. And that's not what you want from the 53rd team in Ohio.
Yeah, they're mixing up the run game right now. Inside zone, outside zone, just ran a counter. So they're trying to create new ways to do the same thing and get this ball moving because, yeah, again, you're going to see it here. Play
Makinich
action.
Connects with the big tight end who lays his shoulder down close to the first down marker. And that's going to be number 85, Dominic Thibault. Theato. All right. We've got all sorts of staff everywhere here helping us out. Lucky for them, we pay really poorly, so they just keep coming back. We should probably actually hire this mom right here because she's been doing a phenomenal job getting all the highlights. And she's shaking her head. She's been doing a great job. I think she's getting some great quality shots here. Connor, watch out. Your job's in jeopardy. As the ball is knocked away there by the Tiffin defense.
Shaking up a little bit.
Yeah, he got a little attention there, Eulenhank. And he's coming off the field there, and it's going to be fourth. Oh, no, that was 4th down. All right, so Tiffin holds tight there. They're going to get the ball back, and with 9:26 left in the football game tonight, all they can do right now is just put it all out there on the line and try to get some points here before going into next week. Now, of course, we're going to follow Tiffin Columbian. We actually have a rare home game for us this season as we're going to be in Tiffin, Ohio, with Tiffin Columbian as they take on Huron. And you've got number 23, Damian Brockington, who picks up a few yards. So we've got Huron, who they've been doing pretty good here. If we can try to dial up their score. At halftime, they had a 24-14 lead. And right now in the third quarter, the Huron Tigers have a 31-28 lead over Gabriel Richard from Riverton, Michigan.
Gabriel Richard.
Richard, I'm so sorry, all right? I'm glad that I have a Michiganite up here in the booth with me.
Michiganite.
Is that a word? I'm making it a
Michigander.
word. Trademark pending.
Michigander.
Michigander?
Gander.
Do you call us Ohioans or Ohioan?
I like to not talk
Ohioans?
about you.
All right. We're Ohioans.
Ohioans. I've lived here long enough.
Okay. Okay. Brockington, juke and jive. Should be a first down for the Tornadoes.
Good move by Brockington.
Oh, excellent. And that's what you saw all week, last week, on his way to 300 yards rushing. Silly video game numbers for Brockington. So Huron, they're leading. We're going to see them next week. That'll be a fun matchup. Tiffin Calvert, they've got a commanding 52-10 lead over the local Lakota Raiders, and Mohawk has a 36-15 lead over Buckeye Central. We'll see Mohawk take on Seneca East later on in the season. Margaretta has a commanding 60-0 victory over St. Joseph Central Catholic. And then again, Seneca East, tight football game against Upper Sandusky. They're down 32-26 as that pass is incomplete. We want to make sure that we thank First National Bank of Sycamore, our scoreboard sponsor, helping us stay in tune with all the area teams here at Heart of Ohio Sports.
I'm still trying to remember how I know Gabriel Richard. I can't. We either played him in high school or I covered a game, one of theirs when I was doing broadcasting in high school.
Could be. All right, Tiffin might have enough for a first down here. Yeah, I think so. As Keyshawn Seitz gets his first carry of the night.
See Lutz on the sideline, just pushing for that up-tempo.
My wife is mocking me on my cell phone for the St. Dominic Way comment. She's saying, are you sure it's not St. Dominic Purcell? As that pass goes incomplete. Yes, dear, I'm very positive I was here first.
Oh, a wide open pass just through the hands.
Just through the hands. Rogo unable to bring it in.
I mean, that puts Tiffin within the 10-yard line.
All right, so flag on the field here. As, yep, that's going to be false start on Tiffin, so it's going to take him back. What was 2nd and 10, going to be much longer now.
We don't have him on the roster, but there's no one more upset right now than number 97 for the Eagles. Had a stop in the backfield, a tackle for a loss, hasn't been in all game.
They're not going to give him. You know what, Zach? It's not always what shows up on the stat sheet that matters, okay? Hustle guys like him make the difference.
Yeah, but stat sheets are fun to look at.
They are fun to look at. All right, 2nd and 15. We're just going to give him credit for drawing the penalty. Yep, number 97 draws a penalty. Rogo to Rogo, pushed out of bounds, picks up about 6 yards there on the play. Make sure you guys stay tuned here at Heart of Ohio Sports as we've got our Your Legacy Federal Credit Union post-game show. We'll take one final look around the area, pick up some local scores. We'll review all of tonight's action. We will make sure that we name our player of the game and wrap things up from Columbus. Right now, 7:16 left in the football game. 33-7 Eagles over the Tornadoes. As Jack Corper not able to bring that one in. It's just been one of those nights for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, everybody out of sync, off tempo. Some key drops tonight. And again, just they can't get anything going. And now they're looking at a long fourth down.
All right, I think we're going to get a timeout on the field by the Eagles here. So let's take a short little break here from Columbus, Ohio. 33-7, timeout on the field.
Keep it locked in. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. Stop down to Benchwarmers in Tiffin or call it in for delivery. Fresh cut fries, locally sourced ingredients, and phenomenal service. Give the Tiffin store a call at 567-268-9268 and place your delivery order now. Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery. You're locked in to the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Heart of Ohio Sports.
Hey, we're at Panthers Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. We traveled so you don't have to. And we've got two top teams in the state of Ohio, and we've had a high-scoring affair. Not quite the one we predicted, but the Bishop Watterson Eagles have a 33-7 lead over the Tiffin Columbian Tornadoes. Right now, the Colombian Tornadoes, it's 4th and long, and they're hoping to convert here and continue this drive here in the 4th quarter. Rogo stepping back, tough night so far, knocked away by you-know-who, Dominic Purcell.
We talked about it in the pregame. We talked about it first quarter, first half. Again, it is who was going to win the matchup between that high-powered Colombian offense and that high-powered, high-octane Bishop Watterson defense.
I don't know.
It's all Eagles.
Yeah, at this rate, Dominic Purcell, he might have earned a sign right there next to mine here on campus. St. Dominic Way, and I don't know. Is it just Dominic Drive? Is that what we want to call it for him? Naturally, it'd have to be below my sign. I stand at 6'3". He stands at 5'11", so I'm going to...
He's listed as 6 foot.
Oh, wow, I'm sorry. Is that with cleats or without?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know I was listed as 6'5" on my high school roster.
I was listed at 6'4", but old age has brought me down to the depths of 6'3". My wife also calling me old now on text messages. Love you too, dear. Helmstetter's getting in the game tonight. We had Miley Helmstetter join us in the 3rd quarter. Skyman Helmstetter here giving me all sorts of business up on my cell phone in the 3rd quarter. Now my wife is giving me the biz in the 4th quarter. Wonder what's going to happen during our post-game show.
I don't know. Hopefully it's not my family tuning in. My dad's in Canada right now. My sister.
Next thing I know,
volleyball tournament in
go.
New Jersey or Philadelphia or
maybe
I don't know.
we should just we need to call them and let them get in on the action here. We don't want to let anybody out. As a low snap there bounces off the turf, but wouldn't you know it, the Eagles pounced on it. They get the ball. They hold on to it. But that's going to bring up a big 4th down, and they're going to have to kick it away. Make sure you stay tuned in to Heart of Ohio Sports here, as we've got our post-game show coming up in about 5 minutes. We'll review all of tonight's action, take a look around the area, picking up some scores. You can get that only at Heart of Ohio Sports. New punter here. Number 28, Noah Thomas, kicks it, and they're able to tap it down right around the 47-yard line.
Hopefully just a cramp right at the 30-yard line.
Elliot Bauer.
He looks to be okay.
Yeah, he's just stretching out a little bit.
Oh my goodness! I thought that was really really scary. He again, that punt bounce came back over his head. He reached up and tried to lean back into it and came down messed up. You can see him right on the 50.
Yeah, he's still stretching
that,
trying to get it loosened up a little bit.
Quad out. Yeah, like it's a scary kind of play.
No doubt. All right, Tiffin, they got the ball at the 37-yard line, and you got a few new faces in the game there, as you're going to have Brady Bonnell get in the action, and Keyshawn Seitz gets another carry. So you got a couple of new scat backs there for the Tornadoes, picking up some varsity time tonight. Keyshawn Seitz, the senior, he's a running back. Defensive line is what they have him listed at. All 5'10", 170 pounds of him. So good to give the senior some carries here tonight. Rogo hands it back off to Seitz, right up the middle, and woof! They threw him right back where he came from. Yep. You had Weber on the tackle. You had Bauer on the tackle. Gang's all there.
For the Colombian fans, I mean, don't get it wrong. This Bishop Watterson team is very, very good. And again, Tiffin just couldn't get the ball rolling. It doesn't mean they're not on the same level, but certainly looking to bounce back next week.
No doubt. Seitz, another carry, corralled, buried. It's going to bring up 4th down for Tiffin. And it looks like Seitz just had nowhere to go, and it's because of C.J. Ewell with a big tackle.
Punt team coming on.
Yeah, keep an eye on Cal Mangini there on the return. Beginning of the night tonight, he had a huge return, which set up primo field position for the Eagles, which allowed them to pick up a huge touchdown within a matter of minutes. Tornadoes kick it away. Oh, he muffed the punt, and the Tornadoes get it. Bounced off of Mangini. Tiffin grabs it. They're going to get the ball right around the 15-yard line. Yeah, it looks like Rogo able to recover it after it bounced off Mangini, the return man. And Tiffin's got some new life on this drive.
Yeah, we'll take a look here on replay. Muff punt. Opportune time to pick it up. All of a sudden, Colombian in the red zone, a little too late.
All right, so after the Colombian punt, number 19, Cal Mangini, bounced right off of him. Tiffin able to pick it up, and now they get the ball back at the 21-yard line. And offense gets a chance here, and it's going to be Seitz with another carry. Let's see if Tiffin can take advantage of this one. They missed a few opportunities in the first half. And I think you really want to work on this. We've got 2:32 left on the fourth quarter here from Panther Stadium. Yeah, Tiffin doesn't seem like they're in any hurry at all. Just giving some new guys opportunity. Seitz. Another carry, got a little space here as he powers his way up to the 10-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and short for the Tornadoes. Of course, Tiffin, they got a couple of big games coming up here. We've got Huron coming up next week from Tiffin, Ohio. And then they'll travel to Sandusky. And that's always a difficult matchup. So 2 big games coming up back-to-back here for the Tornadoes. And we've got all of them here at Heart of Ohio Sports. You can see Purcell coming off the field there on the screen. He's been all over the place so far tonight. Offense, defense, everything. Seitz, flag on the field as he works his way up inside the 5-yard line, close to that first down marker.
Indications are it's a hold. It's going to back Colombian up. Yeah, right there on the outside.
Great vision by Seitz to bounce it out. All right, it's going to push Tiffin back. That penalty being on them, that's going to be their 5th penalty tonight. 3rd penalty of the half. So that's going to cost them 10 yards, which means it's going to be 1st and 20 from the 21-yard line. That's where they started. Sights, hit hard. Wow, and wouldn't you know it, Dominic Purcell, first man on the scene.
Comes out for play, right back in.
Dang.
Immediately shows you why he's on the field.
Down to 120, 119, 118 remaining in tonight's football game. Sights takes the handoff right up the middle. Not a lot of 20-yard plays, but he picks up a few. That's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Tornadoes. Again, coming up shortly, we've got our halftime show. We're going to review some of those area scores for you, and we're going to make sure that we recap all of tonight's action from Columbus, Ohio. First Legacy Federal Credit Union halftime show. Flag on the field.
Yeah, rightly we're going to get a pass interference call. Lots of contact in the end zone.
Yep. Yeah, Zach Shawberry really unable to do anything as he was pushed a few times there. So flag's going to bring up a 3rd down, but the question's going to be 3rd and what? Yeah, it looks like it'll be another 5 yards they pick up. Not a first down, though, so it's going to be 3rd and 7 for Tiffin. The penalty gave him the yardage, but not the down. So 3rd and 8 is the official spot on the scoreboard. 3rd and 8 from the 9-yard line. Rogo looking to pass. Shawberry. And, he had his hands on it. Another flag. Shawberry had his hands on the ball. Defenders down there pleading his case.
Oh, my goodness.
They might get the first down on this one. Let's go to that replay. Check it out. Good athletic play by Shawberry to get his hands on it. I don't know.
I was thinking the same thing. That might have been a little ticky-tack of a pass interference, but Colombian, of course, will take it.
So they're getting yards again. So 5 yards added. Still 3rd down, so it'll be 3rd and 3 from the 4-yard line. Shawberry has been the receiver here on back-to-back plays and back-to-back penalties, which has helped aid this drive a little bit. Sights up the middle. He's close. Is he in? Touchdown, Tornadoes. Senior Keyshawn Sights, touchdown, Tiffin. Strong run by the young tailback.
Colombian trying to give their fans something to be happy about on the way home. Getting that hour 45-minute drive. Good run right up the middle. Again, try to build something on it next week.
33 seconds left in the football game tonight. Nobody's walking out so far. As the PAT's up and good, that'll bring the score 33-14. Eagles over the Tornadoes so far tonight. But like I said, everybody's staying here cheering on their respective teams. We're talking Tiffin fans still cheering. You can hear the band in the background, the cheerleaders doing their thing over there. And Eagles fans still excited to see their football team on top.
Yeah, you can see the away bench right there starting to clear out as cars file to the parking lot as this one comes to an end.
So 33 seconds left from Panthers Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. Thank you for everybody tuning in here at Heart of Ohio Sports. It's been a lot of fun to make this little travel here, relive some of the glory days from being here on campus at Ohio Dominican. And we're happy that we're able to bring everybody the game. Looking forward to next week's game against Huron as Tiffin has a little onside kick that the Eagles are going to scoop up, and that should really wrap it up for the Eagles, as it's just going to take a knee there. Again, we want to make sure we thank all of our sponsors tonight for this fantastic broadcast at Heart of Ohio Sports. We had Your Federal Legacy, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Buckeye IT Services, XCARET Mexican Restaurant, Hope in Fostoria, First National Bank of Sycamore, UIS Insurance, STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc., Lee's Floor Covering, Little Hugo's Ice Cream Shop, 5-Star Maintenance, DAH Wraps, SARA RIESEN Realty in Tiffin, Ohio, CLOUSE Electric, Roush Detailing, they've got the details, FEASEL'S Frame and Collision, Circle H Tire, and BENCHWARMERS Restaurant and Delivery. With that, Neil, it should salt away the clock here in Columbus. And one thing certain is Bishop Watterson's going to walk away with a commanding victory, 33-14 over the Colombian Tornadoes. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back for our post-game show. Make sure you stay tuned right here, Heart of Ohio Sports.
UIS Insurance and Investments, your hometown agency providing a full range of insurance and financial services with a local touch. Contact your local homegrown agent, Jeff Leopold, for a professional review today at 419-447-4242, extension 1144.
We connect fans to the action like no one else can. As a business in today's market, you got to stay ahead of the game. And what better way than to get on board with the fastest growing brand in media today? I mean, you can take it from me, or you can just listen to them.
When recruiters want to see our game film, we tell them they can watch it on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Keep it locked in. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. All right, you're watching Heart of Ohio Sports here in Columbus, Ohio, and it was a commanding victory. Bishop Watterson had a 33-14 victory over Tiffin Columbian, and what was touted as a very high-scoring affair early on, and matchup between two rival teams, some of the top teams in Ohio, kind of one-sided tonight here, Zach.
One-sided. It was the Eagles all the way. Again, Bishop Watterson got out to a huge lead up front, 3 touchdowns. The offense threw a couple interceptions. What can you say? The defense for Bishop Watterson played phenomenal. Dominic Purcell is everything he was stacked up to be and more. Weber, Bauer on the defensive side, Makinich. Again, things were full cylinder.
Absolutely. So let's do our Little Hugo's player of the game. And I think when you start looking around at all of the big plays that we saw tonight, one person kind of stands out. This individual scored a touchdown. He had an interception and pretty much just dominated as a tackling machine on the defense. Our player of the game, Dominic Purcell.
Absolutely. I don't know if the camera can get over to see. I think the Bishop Watterson TV crew was doing an interview. But, again, Purcell, phenomenal job tonight.
No doubt. And the Eagles fans agree with us. No question, Dominic Purcell, our Little Hugo's player of the game, just dynamite, lights-out tackler on defense, and incredible. So congratulations, Dominic, especially with your 33-14 victory here, Eagles over Tornadoes. You want to take a short break, then come back, do a little look around the area, and call it a night, Zach?
That sounds good to me.
All right. Heart of Ohio Sports. We'll be back.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. Why go to Lee's Floor Covering in Tiffin? Because at Lease Floor Covering, they know that selecting the right flooring for your home can be overwhelming. They make choosing the right items for your home simple. At Lease Floor Covering, they have one of the largest selections of floor covering in Northwest Ohio, including Abbey Carpet and Floor. Stop in and see for yourself what everyone raves about at Lease Floor Covering in Tiffin.
Small business owners need somebody that can open the door to financing. And at First National Bank of Sycamore, we love opening the door for financing opportunities.
You're locked into the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Heart of Ohio Sports.
We're watching Heart of Ohio Sports, and the Eagles are victorious tonight, as you can hear in the background. Singing, rejoicing, the fans are getting into it, the students are getting into it, the team hyped as they just defeated a very difficult Tiffin Columbian football team. All right, so let's take a quick look around the area before we call it a night, as we've got Huron next week, and right now Huron is tied with Gabriel Richard of Michigan, 31-31, so that's a pretty tight game, and that should be a fun one next week as we get a first-hand look at them.
I just remembered where I know them from. One of the first games of my broadcasting career was a playoff volleyball game.
Gabriel Richard.
Gabriel Richard was playing in that game. It went to overtime.
Okay.
I didn't know how volleyball scoring worked, and so it ended way early. The whole thing.
Do they say Gabriel Richard?
That's what we were told to say.
Richard with their pinkies up? I don't know. All right, Mohawk 49-15 in the third quarter over Buckeye Central. We'll see them later on against Seneca East. And Seneca East, they've got their hands full as they are up 40-38 over Upper Sandusky right now in a fourth quarter showdown. So we'll have a chance to see them in, I believe, 3 weeks. That should be a fun game as well. Calvert, they're just taking care of business. Calvert looking lights out tonight, 52-13, a commanding victory over Lakota. All right, so, hey, that's all we've got here from Columbus, Ohio. I want to thank all of our sponsors. I want to thank all of our fans for tuning in tonight. We got Connor Roush on the camera, Zack Dillon here in the booth, and Dominic Helmstetter. Again, thank you very much, and signing out from Columbus, Ohio. Hey, this is Heart of Ohio Sports. We'll see you back in Tiffin as Tiffin takes on Huron next week. Stay tuned.